Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So hold on a second, let me go and find the video on my phone so I could go along with you guys. So I had a question today. Somebody asked me if I could print the 3D feet for my 2000X Skeletor. And I do know a guy who does sell them. And I've bought feet from him before, but they've always had issues. That light is just not wanting to stay up there. I added tape around it, but it added more weight to it, and now it doesn't stay up there with the extra weight being added. I'll have to figure out something else. Anyway, enough with the light. I'll just set it right here for now. So, let's see. Let me check my volume. Sounds good. All right. So, I'm just going to go and show you guys really quick where I got these. Now, if you don't know about my cool Skeletor, check this out. When I made this 2000X Skeletor, I made him so that his head was actually printed in clear resin. And let me turn this light on here. On. I got my little lights right here in white. And you can see the back of the head has a spot where it's still clearish orange. But basically I did it so his eyes could light up if you have a light shining on the back of his head. It kind of gives the illusion like glowing eyes. I know people do cool stuff like put LEDs in them and everything else, but I was going low tech and I thought, well, that's kind of cool. If you get a small enough light, you can just put it right behind there, behind his head, and bada bing, bada boom, it lights up. Anyway, let's get back to the feet. More people are joining. So when it comes to his feet, I will share the magic with you. It is this figure right here. The Mutant Leader. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, Master Far. Hey, Jamie, thanks for joining us. And basically, it's just these feet right here. Now, this figure goes pretty cheap on eBay. I got a link in the description so you guys can look at the auctions. I've bought many of these to make different custom figures. And it works better than trying to buy a custom foot because it's actually manufactured with high quality because it's, you know, obviously made from a factory. So if you get the feet from Mutant Warrior, it works way better. Now, you may have to do some drilling on it. If I remember correctly, when I took it off, the pinhole was smaller on here than it was on my classics. So I believe I had to take my Dremel tool and drill into it a little more to make it a bigger hole. But other than that, it's not too hard. Basically, it's heated up with hot water, pull it off the pin, and then drill the hole larger, and then insert it back on this pin right here. Oh, I did drill a hole in the back too. It's right front and back for the different kind of pin shape that it was. But it wasn't that hard at all. It was pretty easy to do with a Dremel tool. So there you go. Don't try to buy the custom ones. They are not as good as buying a real one, and the price is actually the same or less than a custom one. If I was to go and print these, first scan them, then print them and mail them and everything else, and you know, all the stuff that goes along with it, it would cost more than just going and buying a bunch of mutant leaders and having them all footless. So, and the cool thing is you got other parts you can use. I mean, these are like cool little cuffs for different parts of the figures too, and everything else. The handcuffs are so strange though. Look, they're skin, but they still have the spikes sticking out. And really the spikes should be silver, right? Not orange, but oh well. Anyway, there is the feet that I used for my Skeletor. And again, links in the description. Like I said, you can get them pretty cheap. Sometimes you can find people even on Facebook that have them super inexpensive for those feet. All right, Charlie C., thanks for joining us. And that is all that I got. A little quick short video. Hoping to have some more videos later. Guess I should look at the cool castle lights again. Ooh, the Castle Grayskull. Bum, bum, bum. Anyway, and if you guys do like my castle, I still have a few spots open for those that want to get on the pre-order list to get something so cool. It is spendy. I'm not going to lie and say it's not spendy. It is, but they are made parts for you directly, so it's not like I have parts just sitting around. So there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Anyway, that's all I got. Hey, Christopher, thanks for joining us. Hey, Eric, thanks for joining us. My day is going good. How do you get on the list? D Grift, I'm glad you asked. And as a member too, you will also get the member discount. Woo! Anyway, just contact me on Facebook. The link's in the description. If you cannot find me on Facebook, as a last resort, you can also contact me on eBay as well. The eBay is a little bit harder because it's harder to keep track of people on eBay as easily as the time goes on, trying to find their... So many times I've gotten stuff from people and I had to make a video and say, hey, if you were the person, reach out to me again. So Facebook is the easiest way. The link's in the description to get a hold of me on Facebook. That's so funny. You can't even tell she's the green Tila back there because she's under that light. Looks like she's more kind of yellowish jaundice, but she really is the green Tila. There you go. There's a white light on her so you can see. Ah, bright light. But under the bluish light, you would never know that she's the green Tila. That's funny. See, look, let me put the arrow Tila next to her. Well, I guess you can kind of tell a difference in their skin tone. That's just kind of weird looking. So weird. Anyway. Yep, you have to do it via eBay, man. Yep, just don't buy the ones that are on eBay now. Those are for people that have already pre-ordered. So, just let me know what you want, and then I will set up a special eBay auction just for you. Let's see. Matt Park says, hey, Hebro, any luck on finding dinos for Origins figures? Yes. In fact, I have lots of videos on it, Matt. I've bought lots of cool dinos. I got some huge giant ones from Jurassic Park. So check out my videos. Just type in dinosaurs or Jurassic Park in my channel, and you'll see some cool stuff. Yep, this video is about feet. I'll show you guys again for those that showed up late. Basically, this right here is my custom 2000X Skeletor, and he's really cool because I have a clear head, so his eyes appear like they're lighting up. Ooh, ah. When really it's just a clear patch I left open when I painted it because I made his head in clear orange. Actually, somebody else made the head for me, but I ordered it in clear orange. And then the feet are actually just the feet from the Mutant Warrior, this guy right here, which I have a link to in the description, and it's pretty inexpensive. So if you guys want, you can get this figure pretty cheap. When you take these feet off, you just heat it up in hot water. It's got a pin going through the front. When you pull that off, the pinhole is smaller than the hole you're putting it on, and there's also a hole in the back you need to add too. So just take your Dremel tool, go in a little deeper this way, and then make a little notch going in the back, and then it will fit in just right. Just do a paint match on it, on your Skeletor that you're putting it on. Paint the nails, because Skeletor likes to have his nails painted for some strange reason. And there you go, bada bing, bada boom. Now, when you get the armor, if you're going to do this, make sure you get the armor without the hole. Ooh, how do you do that? Well, if you just buy a regular Skeletor, you're going to get the hole where the button goes for his action feature. But if you get the Skeletor that comes with his Battle Ram Chariot, no hole in the armor. So that's actually the holes right here, I guess. So that is the tidbit trick, is to get the Skeletor that came with the Battle Ram Chariot. Signs you can find on eBay, just look at the pictures on the back of the figure, and some won't even know what they have. They just say Skeletor, have no idea that if it's a Battle Ram Chariot version or not. And the Battle Ram Chariot version, because it has no action feature, it will also not be all cranky and yucky as time goes on. All right, that is it. Hey, Jamie. Yes, Barbados Customs do sell Skeletor's feet. They sell them for almost the same price as figures on eBay anyway. And then when you buy this figure, you also get the cool torch, and you get lots of parts to use for customizing. What's cool about this figure, which you may not know, is he has this giant trapezoid back that they made for him. So they made a whole new whole new mold basically just for his back with the giant trapezoids. And I saw somebody one time make a He-Man figure out of this guy, and it looked really cool because of the giant traps that he has. So there's lots of cool customizing potential for this figure here. Let's see if I can find a He-Man figure. I had one sitting out somewhere. Here we go. Well, it's the Ice Armor He-Man, not the one I was looking for. Let me find another one. Skeletor. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's not He-Man either. I just saw some tan skin and started grabbing. Okay. There he is. I found him. He is holding aloft his mighty axe. If you take a look, though, you can see the traps are a whole lot different size. Drop the mighty axe, He-Man, so I can get it off without... Nope, gotta take it out of his hand. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Actually, my favorite features of this guy is the torch he comes with. I've bought so many torches from people secondhand. Let's see, check it out. You can just see those massive neck muscles on his trapezoids up there. As opposed to He-Man having some, but not quite as huge. So you can kind of just see the difference of the traps on top. Also, all the He-Man figures have a weird square in their back. I don't know if you can see it or not in this video. And what it's from is when they made King Grayskull originally, they had his cape plugged into his back. And so every single He-Man figure made after that uses the same mold has that weird square. You can kind of see the line right there where the cape would go for King Grayskull. And this one, being it's a new mold, doesn't have that weird square on his back. See? You can see his muscles are actually shaped, not just a straight line where the square is. Anyway, I digress on my customizing. He-Man, you're naked. Get some clothes on, man. There we go. You can have your axe back now. It's weird too about this figure too is the legs. They're not like our other legs. They're hard plastic and they actually separate right here to take them off. So everything's just a little bit different. But the loincloth's still rubber so you can still pull it off. In fact, this loincloth works great for other custom figures. I use these loincloths for all my 2000X figures. Not this one, because he has a big old gray loincloth underneath there. Well, it was white. Ugh. Okay, I digress. Favorite vintage mini comic. It is the one that has the big giant orange octopus in it. That is my favorite vintage mini comic. Let's see, it's not this one. Where is my bucket of comics? My room's becoming a disaster again because I've been getting parts ready for sale on Fleabay. Yeah, I can't find my... Oh, there they are. They were underneath my Aquaman ride. Oh, I gotta show you guys sometime. But I haven't had a chance to even get that open yet. I just love the underwater stuff for some reason. I don't know why. And so that comic is one of my favorites. There it is. The Vengeance of Skeletor. There you go. Dun dun dun. I spent so long trying to find an orange octopus to be this creature. I have tons of videos about it. Yes, the first four mini comics are my favorites, just like a lot of other people. These are all out of whack. It's time to organize again. Oop. There it is. Just trying to find out what happened to her armor. Armor. There we go. Now she's ready for battle. Yeah, that Wonder Woman went really quick. I personally am not a fan of her face, so I didn't get one. I have no plans to. I have enough Wonder Woman figures. Yeah, I was really excited for her until I saw her face. And then I saw her face, boom, 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 boom. And I'm not a believer in that figure. Yeah, I don't know what they did. But being she has the double jointed elbow too, and then the face, I'm like, you know, I already have the Ultimate Wonder Woman figures that I need. I saw on hand video of the figures better in hand. Promotional pictures make it look bad. Oh, that's funny. All right, you guys. That's all I got for now. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and don't forget, Sans is easier just to get figures to make your parts as opposed to buying customs. Like I said, just grab one of these. Great figure for all kinds of parts, besides just his feet. So it's worthwhile just to spend the 11 bucks or whatever it is on eBay instead of spending 12 bucks for the underpainted ones or 18, whatever it is for the Skeletor feet. Oh well, I'll just have them knocked over. She is so cool looking. All right, bye now.